I hope I'm live now. Well, they just threw the first pitch, and that is a base hit for Jose Altuve. How's everybody out there? Just bear with me. I don't know how we do this now. Okay, so I am live now. I can see it. All right, so Altuve's on first. There is no way to put runners on base. Okay, we got one runner on base. All right, here we go. All right, and Isaac Paredes is on. That's a strike, I believe. I don't know where that goes. Oh, here, strike. Right? Is that a strike? Okay, there you go. This is harder than the Rangers hockey when I do that. But anyway, we'll get it. This is practice for me. First time ever doing it. I love my Mets. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff happened. Oh God, what am I doing? I took the strike away. Where's the ball? There's no balls. I guess there's no balls. All right, there you go. It's 1-1. Throw to first. Try to pick him off. That guy over there, first base, looked like a little bit of Alonso, buff guy, but he had a big green red beard. So it's not Alonso. You know that, guys. 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Out of play. It's a foul ball, so I get that on a strike. 1-2 on Isaac Paredes. Oh, did he just catch it? Ron Darling caught the foul ball. He's showing everybody how he caught it. Like this, he went like this. Like, so I guess he put his knuckles into it. He's a pitcher. You know how that is. Next pitch is call strike 3. So how do we do that? Strike 3, 1 out. There you go. All right, man on first. All right. So I'm just gonna. I don't know how to work this pitch clock, so don't even ask me. All right, Zach Cole is coming up. Young kid for the Astros. First pitch is a ball outside. And I didn't get it. Did I do it? Ball outside. Where's the ball? I hit minus. I'm sorry. And here we go. Second pitch to Cole. Strike. Swinging. 1-1. Yeah, so. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing the Ranger games for over 2 months now, and I figured I'm a big Met fan also. I'm going to start doing the Mets. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Stop by. Tell me who you like, whatever. Is that called a ball? It was called a ball. No, I think I put base run. I'm sorry. Call the ball. Just got to find where these stuff is. Okay, 2-1. Clay Holmes. Hopefully he'll do something with the Mets this year. And throws the first, trying to pick him off. Who is that at first base? God, he got number 28, but he looks like Alonso. You know, the build of Alonso, which I know I'm still reeling about, Pete. But anyway, what are you going to do? That's the way. But excuse me, that's what baseball is. Try to bunt, throws the second. Altuve gets the second. How do you get him? I don't even know how to get him to his second base. Don't ask me how he gets to second base. So get him out of there and go to second base. There you go. Altuve goes to second. I think they might have struck him. No, Altuve stole. 3-1. That's it. 3-1 pitch. Now it should be. Let's see. Okay, 3-1. Altuve on second. Here comes another pitch to Cole. And ground ball. Second base. Over to first. And Altuve advances to third. So we're going to call that an out, if I can find the outs. Oh, God. Where are your outs? There's one out, but how do you get the outs? Where's the outs, guys? Like I'm telling you, I'm asking you guys. I don't know where the outs are. Oh. Runs out. Mets. What? Outs. Oh, out. Out. 2 outs. All right, we did it. And we got to reset the... Oh, God, we got to reset that. No, not the base runner. Oh, boy, this is hilarious, guys. I am so hilarious right now with this because this is tough. All right, hold on. Pitch 1 is a ball. That should not be there. Get that out of there. How do you get that strike out of there? All right, here we go. Now we're cooking. I don't know what we're cooking, but oh, they challenged it. It was a confirmed challenge, and it's a ball. So the Mets lose a challenge. Oh, no. I'm sorry. The Mets didn't lose a challenge. I'm sorry. Astros don't lose a challenge. They keep their 2 challenges. And what happens is, I guess, the more you win, you keep your challenges. So you can have like 5 or 6 challenges and still keep the 2. All right, so 1-1 pitch. That was a foul ball. You can't. Oh, no, I took a strike away. There you go. 1-1 pitch. Man on third. Here comes another pitch to Diaz. This is Diaz. I'm sorry. This is Yanni Diaz. Ooh, outside. Mets are not challenging, so it's another ball. 2-1. Don't ask me what that 20 is on the side of my screen. I don't know. I really don't know. And here comes another pitch to Diaz. Oh, they don't call that a strike. I would definitely challenge that. Especially I would do that in the regular season. So 3-1. And the pitched. Oh, they call that a strike. Yep, that's a strike. 3-2. Man on third. Remember, Altuve's on third. 2 outs. And I think this is like the 17th pitch coming up in the inning. Maybe that's the pitch is up here. I don't know. Doesn't move, so. And the pitch, ground ball to second base, and it looks like the Mets are getting out of the inning with no score. So we reset everything. I would have to say we're going to go to the bottom of the second. Oh, no. No, we got to go bottom. I guess there's no bottom. All right, we reset it. We just reset everything. Just reset it. Reset. How do you get to the bottom of the innings? Anyway. Oh, that's the top. I got it. There we go. Boy, this is a comedy show right now, people. I hope if you guys are listening and watching, looking at me, you'll remember this for a while. So, anyway, like I said, I'm a big Met fan, and of course, we all, all us big Met fans are really upset with the management. Well, I know, I would say everybody else is, but my opinion, of course, I'm upset. I know my wife's upset. Anyway, and like I said, I just checked to see if it was working because I don't know if I'm on or not. So wait a minute, hold on. Trying to delete that, not delete it, but mute it. Anyway, yeah. So I'm, we're trying to figure out what this team's going to be like. So let's see their lineup. I didn't even give you their lineup, and the lineup goes like this: Simeon playing second. The kid I like, Binge. Torres, he actually has 2 home runs this spring. Tachman used to play, I think, for Baltimore. Taylor back again. Ronnie Mauricio trying to stay healthy. Christian Arroyo, Vidal Buran, and Christian Paquet. I think he was from the Phillies. And that's the Mets lineup, but going against Jason Alexander, the Astros. Last year's record was 4-2 with a 4.77 ERA. So, but it's a new year. Spring is here. So here we go. Where's 2 outs? Where's the 2 outs? Hold on. Why is there outs? Okay, here we go. Hold on. First pitch. Line drive. Foul. Okay. Hold on. That was ball 1. Strike 1, I mean. Ball 1. Ay. Strike 1. Okay. Second he's a 2-time slugger, Marcus Semien. But could he do it for the Mets? That's a strike. Just Just got to find out what it is. I keep forgetting where the balls and strikes. Oh, that's a ball. I mean, no, it's 2 strikes. I'm sorry. Call it 2 strikes. And look like strike 3. What is going on? They called it a ball. Nobody challenged it. Last year with the Texas in 127 games, he had a 220 average. This shot deep to left, and Cole makes the catch. So that's going to be an out. And then we reset that. Just got to make sure so you can't just reset one shot. You have to reset it all. Okay, well, Simeon lines out to left fielder Zach Cole. And here comes Carson Binge. He went through AA, AAA. Well, he was in AAA and A in 116 games last year, so he may be in fast track to the majors. First pitch, ball. Out inside pitch. I like the kid. I think could be something. Second pitch, foul ball. Excuse me. Still getting over the cough I got. So 1-1. He's 16th overall prospect for the Major League Pipeline this year, so, or maybe it was last year. I don't know. They don't tell you the year, but it definitely says it here. Foul ball again. That's 2 strikes, 1 and 2. And yeah, so I do like that kid. I do like Carson Binge. I mean, he could be a Major League starter. Could make the team this spring. That's a ball. So that's a ball, Bill. Why am I minusing ball? You got to put a plus. Anyway, next pitch, a ball, low and inside. And there it goes again. I need to put a ball. So it's 2-2. Working the count. That's a good thing. Work the count. Get this pitch count up. That'll be good. He knows what to do there. And a 3-2, the 3-2 pitch, and no, 2-2 pitch. Wait, I missed a pitch. Oh, my bad. He grounded out to second base. I must have missed the pitch when I was talking. I got to remember to watch. So reset that and reset that. So 2 outs. And here comes Luis Torrens. I watched the. He has 1 home run. I thought he had 2. My bad. He has 3 for 7 this year. I thought he had 2 home runs, but could be wrong. I thought I watched it. But anyway, 2 outs. Torrens is up. Strike 1. Swinging. I think it was a curveball. And second pitch is coming. That's not called a strike. It's a ball. Nobody's challenging it on the Astros, so it's 1-1. In 2025, he's a Gold Glove finalist. Ground ball to third, over the first, and that'll retire the side. Mets do not score. After 1, no score. So then we do this, reset the inning, and then go to top. Wait, we reset the outs. How do you get the outs? Reset. Oh, no. Oh, where is this? Oh, I see it. Okay. Yeah, so you just got to bear with me. Trying to figure it all out. Yeah, so I don't know how many spots are on the team. I heard yesterday a little bit of a disappointment for the Met fans that are fans of this guy, Sterling Marte. Evidently, when they signed that guy, I forgot his name. He's in the lineup today, I think. The other guy who hit 2 home runs the other day. And I'm really bad with names. Got to bear with me here. I'll get it. For the Mets. He's on the bench right now, I believe. name is, he's got, oh, what's he got? Hold on. Blind. Of course, he's not on the bench, right? He's supposed to be on the bench. Anyway, oh yeah, Melendez. MJ Melendez. I think he's pretty good too. Looked pretty good so far. That basically sealed the deal for re-signing. Excuse me. Okay. Okay, we're back to the game. And top of the second, and we got Joey Loperfido with the ball. How come the ball? And no, it was a strike. They must wait a minute. Was it a challenge? No, it was a strike. They called it a strike. 2 strikes. Anyway, okay. But 2 strikes on Lapido, and a foul ball. So we got a foul ball. Still 2 strikes. Just got a piece of it, actually. I'm getting that spring training hat. I can't wait to get it. I like it. And that's a ball. Called a ball. So it's 1 and 2. Yeah. Like every year, I seem to get like the spring training, something spring training. I got this spring training. I think it was last year. Anyway, pitch to Lapido. That's a fair ball. He looks like he's going to beat that out. He does beat an infield hit for him. I thought it was a foul, but it ain't. So man on first. I thought it hit Lapido. I did. I thought it hit his foot, but they called it no. They gave him a base hit. Well, spring training, you know, everybody's making their, you know, getting ready for the season, making mistakes and getting rid of the mistakes. But anyway, man on first. And who's coming up right now? We got Jack Winkler. I don't know if he's related to Henry Winkler, but hey, you know the Fonz. Anyway, first pitch to Winkler. That's a strike, called strike. Holmes, I guess it might be cold out there. He was blowing on his hands. You know, Florida is a little cold. This, well, the weird weather we're having all over the place. Second pitch. Ball inside, up high. Doing it again. Blowing on his hands. Okay. 1-1. Here's the pitch. That's a called strike. High strike. They're not challenging it, so I guess that's going to be a strike. 1 and 2. You think Clay Holmes wasn't that long with the Mets, but about 5 years. That's a ball outside. 2 and 2. Runner still at first. Maybe going on this pitch. Got the new pitching coach for the Mets, which I don't know his name, so I'll figure it out. Oh, I'll get it. But we'll see. Throw to first. Back is Lapido. Gotta get a cough button. Like, push the button so can't hear me cough. Anyway, 2-2 pitch to Winkler. Ground ball foul. Still 2 and 2. That was a 96-mile-an-hour pitch. Holmes has thrown 27 pitches so far in the game. I don't know how long he's going to go. Usually you don't take your starter, you know, for spring training, maybe more than 3 innings or 30 pitches or stuff like that. Anyway. Getting ready. Still running. Maybe the runner might be going on this pitch. Let's see. Ground ball to the shortstop. He throws it, and he throws it wide. That's an error. There's going to be man on first and third. Now, I don't know how to do that. Let's see. Okay, good. That's an error on Vidal Bergeron. He had it. He tried to flip it over to Simeon, and I don't know what happened. It didn't make Simeon's glove hand. It didn't even make his regular, his non-throwing hand or non-glove hand. And first and third, no outs. I gotta reset that. Oh God, I reset that. Hold on. Still no outs. And who's coming up? Joseph Sullivan, I think that is. I'm not sure. I can't. They said his name, I think. Yeah, Joseph Sullivan takes ball one. In AAA last year, batted .220, 17 home runs, 49 RBIs, a 798 on base percentage. OPS, I mean. And second pitch, he hits it. Is that a foul? Oh, no, he missed it. It was a swing and miss. I thought it was a hit, at least foul. Strike one, 1-1. This could be Holmes' last batter or definitely last inning. Second pitch, a third pitch. Oh, the bat is thrown, or he loses the bat. Is it? I don't think it goes in the stands. No, it just went to the Astros by the Astros dugout. So that's a strike. 1-2. Let's see if Holmes can get out of these situations because like I said, spring training, you got to try to get these situations because if this happens in a game, it can cost them. So let's see what happens. If Holmes can get out of it. I like that shirt. I love the color. I might have to get that too. Anyway, 1-2 pitch to Sullivan. He strikes him out. I think it was a curveball and swung over it. Let's see. Yeah, struck him out. So that's one out. Still man on first and third. And here comes Riley Unroy, I believe. I'm just going with what I see here. But Riley Unroy is up. And let's see what goes on. First, third. Throw to first. He's back. That was Winkler. I think that was Winkler. Yeah, Winkler. Riley Unroy was .278 average, 4 home runs, 34 RBIs, and an .806 OPS last year for Toledo. Pitch. Ground ball to shortstop. He picks it up. He throws it, and double play. Duh. He basically made up for the error that he did, and that's no score. End of the top of the second. So let me just reset it all here. And then, nope, I still got something missing. There we go. All right. So, yeah, I mean, he came out of it. He made up for the throwing error and no score. Not sure if he's coming out for the third inning. So we'll see. See with baseball, a lot of stops and a lot of you're waiting for pitches to be thrown. To me personally, first time ever doing it, and I mean I used to do when I was a kid, scoreboard and all that. When I was a kid, you keep score. And with the hockey, if you ever watch my hockey live shows, which is coming up on Monday, there's another one. I know I'm just like any other Ranger fan that is a disappointing season, but this will be good practice for me and get better for next season, and hopefully the Rangers will be a better team. But getting back to what I was saying is that the game is so fast, and you have to be quick with that. With this, I'm slowing myself. I start talking, and next thing I know is, the pitch went. I missed a pitch or whatever because I'm not paying attention because it's slower. It's not a time sport. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, but it's fun. I wanted to do it. you know, thankfully I did the hockey to get myself ready. You know, I thought maybe baseball would be easier, but to learn the scoreboard right now is the only thing that I have. You know. Anyway, we're back, and who's up? Mike Tachman, and that's a. Did he throw a pitch? Yeah, ball one. It is not the top of the third. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I don't know what I did that for. It's bottom. Why is that not going bottom? Top. Bottom. Oh my God, this is terrible. But here it is. Bottom of the second. It's another pitch. Strike called. Tachman, another swing, fouls it off. It's 1-2. Tachman, not really sure. Is he a an invite? I think it's an invite. Throw. The pitch was not. Umpire says no swing, so it's ball two. I'm thinking he's an invite. I could be wrong, but if anybody knows, let me know, please. Pitch 2-2 from Alexander coming up. Mike Tachman strikes out swinging. That's 1 out. Yeah, on the TV set, they're showing what he thought he did. He said he hit the glove as he threw it. You know, we all make excuses when we're playing. We don't want to make errors. Ronnie Mauricio is up. I like Ronnie Mauricio a lot. I thought maybe he would have stayed up or not been, you know, unfortunately get hurt. But he is a good player, and he's getting better. Is that him right there, Ronnie Mauricio? No, that's, I'm sorry, Taylor. I am so sorry. Tyrone Taylor was up before him, and he flew out to make it 2 outs. Why did I not see that? Yeah, he flew out to Joey Lopafito. So anyway, they're showing the replay, but I don't know if he ever hit his glove before he threw it, so don't ask me. Anyway, here he comes, Ronnie Mauricio, and swinging foul ball, 0-1. Like I was saying, I mean, the kid he only played like 61 games because of injuries. 6 home runs, 10 RBIs, 226, 662 on base, on OPS. I really like the kid. I think he can do something. He got strike 2, actually, swinging. Very powerful kid when he does hit the ball. So maybe this could be a shot for him. I mean, I think everybody's just got a shot this year. Brett Beatty. Ground ball. He's going to beat that out. That's going to be an infield hit for a very fast Ronnie Mauricio. So man on first for the Mets. First batter. First hit for the Mets. And we got 2 outs, man on first. Yeah, see, you're not going to get him, especially when you got to be over at third. You've actually played almost shortstop, the third baseman. Not going to beat him out. Unless he pulled a hamstring. Oh, I don't want to say that. He's a threat to steal. Definitely a threat to steal. Every time he's on base, he's a threat to steal. Here's the first pitch to, who is this? Oh, Christian Arroyo. That's who's playing first base. Okay, so first pitch to Christian Arroyo is a strike. Ronnie Mauricio on first. May go. Don't know. Second pitch. Fouled it off. 0-2. Now he may definitely go. 0-2. May be the pitch to run on. So 0-2. I'm sure Ronnie Mauricio is going to attempt to steal if this inning goes longer, of course. Or this at bat. Here comes the third pitch. He fouls it off again. 0-2 still. Not sure. I don't see any movement from Ronnie Mauricio. I think Christian Arroyo. I'm not sure if Christian Arroyo is an invite or was he dealt to the Mets. I can't remember. That's another one. But here comes the pitch. There goes Mauricio. Oh, safe. He stole that base. Stolen base from Mauricio. A ball was thrown. So 1 and 2. Man on second. Excuse me. 2 outs. 2 outs. Here we go. Mauricio in scoring position. And Arroyo hits one deep to center fielder, makes the catch. Nice play by the center fielder to end the inning. So the Mets get 1 hit and no score after 2. So now I need to get that base run off of there and then get the pitch count, back. And then the outs. We'll get it. And then we'll go up to, now we go up. Wait a minute. Yeah, we go up. No, we don't go down. No, we're not in the 4th. Ay. There we are. All right, we're going to the top of the 3rd, right? Yeah, that's it. So, like I said, I don't know if Holmes is coming out or he's going to pitch. It depends on how many pitches they want him to throw, I guess. So, just a commercial break right now. Let me tell you a little about myself if you haven't known. My name is Billy Wright, and my channel is Gaming the Right Way. I do, of course, the Rangers live scoreboard. I also do games, of course. I do baseball, hockey, football, basketball, and I do wrestling also, WWE, 2K. So I do have a Twitch account and TikTok. Very slowly with the TikTok, but I do have it. It's called Gaming the Right Way 27. And you can always check out my videos. I got thousands of them, I think. I don't know how much it is now, but started when there was that C word, and I've been doing it ever since. I enjoy it. I will be happy to answer questions or anything that people want. I would try to do, And like I said, you got anything for me, you let me know. Tell me what's going on. If I'm doing something wrong or I said something wrong, I would like to know. So I'm looking at this screen, and they got a big old box, a bucket of popcorn right now. That'd be not good when you're, doing this, but boy, that would be good. And we're into the 3rd, and Holmes is pitching, and he's pitching to Nick Allen, who batted .221, 0 homers, 22 RBIs, 535 for, I guess, the farm team. And that was ball 1. Boy, they go fast. Ball 1, and then a strike, 1-1. Yeah. He's like as small as Altuve. I swear, I thought that was Altuve. Shot, right field, it dunks in. Oh, Binge misses it, but Simeon's right there. So it was a base hit, little bloop in the right field. So there you go, man on first. And here comes Altuve. Only active player with 300 plus career average plus 200 plus stolen bases. Kid, he's really good. Come on. You gotta love to hate him, I guess, right? Anyway, first pitch, ball inside. See, I don't know how many pitches he's going to throw, but he's got 37 right now, so I don't know how many they're going to make him pitch. Second pitch to Altuve is a swinging foul ball, 1-1. Now that Nick Allen guy, I don't know how he is on the base pad, so I'm clueless with that one. Any Houston Astros fans, you can tell me how good this kid is at first base. Pitch is high for ball 2. Wait a minute. Is that a... Oh, yeah, 2. All right. Another pitch, ball 3, low. 3-1 to Altuve. Excuse me. Here comes the pitch to Altuve with the man up first. Oh, high and upstairs. It's ball 4. There are 2 men on base now. Still no outs, and who's coming up here? Paredes is coming up. He is 0 for 1 and it's with a strikeout. Threatening again. Second inning in a row, threatening with men on base. And here comes the pitch. Ooh, he stole third. Nick Allen steals third without a throw. And it's a ball. Okay, I was waiting for them to make the call there. It's a ball. There's first and... Well, I got to put him on third. How do you get him out of second? Get out of here. So first and third. No outs. And here comes... Well, he's still up, of course. Paredes. Second pitch to Paredes. That's a called strike. It's 1-1. All right, let's see here. Is Altuve going to steal? Pitch is fouled off behind the catcher and out of play. It's now 1-2. Yeah, will Altuve steal? No. Make it harder for a, double play. 1-2 pitch. In the dirt, but blocked by Torrens. Keeping the runners where they are. 2-2. Nice block by Torrens. I like Torrens. I know he played with the Mets last year, I believe. Or maybe I really can't remember that well anymore. But 2-2. Pitch thrown to first. Back is Altuve, because I think Altuve was going to go. Anyway, safe at first. So far, Holmes has pitched 45 pitches. And here comes the pitch, 2-2 pitch. Throw it back to first. See, I think he's thinking what I thought. Altuve is going to steal. And he's trying to stop him from stealing so they can keep the double play in order. Anyway. Still 2-2. Throw the pitch. Fly ball to right fielder. Makes the catch. Tagging up, but goes back to third. Binge with the throw. Torrens with the save. And I don't know. I mean, nice play, I guess. I mean, Binge makes the catch. He throws it in. I thought for sure he was going home. He did go, but then the ball came back to the plate, but really not. It was on the left-hand side of the batter's box, but he went back. So the Mets get lucky and get that out. So first and third, 1 out, and Zach Cole is coming up. And Zach Cole, I forgot what he did the first time. I think he got I can't remember now. Zach Cole, first pitch, strike, call. No, I didn't say 2 outs. Why is it 2 outs? Oh my God, what just happened? I don't know what's going on. Hold on, people. All right, strike call. Second pitch. Ooh, I would have called that a strike, but they call it a ball. Nobody's challenging it. 1-1, 1 out. First and third. Can the Mets do another double play to get out of this inning? We'll see. Here comes a pitch. There's a fly ball. This could be definitely back on the warning track. Binge makes the catch, and they're tagging up. He throws it in, but there's going to be a run scored. Astros will score the run on a sacrifice fly by Cole. 1-0. I mean, he still was throwing it. Well, made a nice play out there, but I guess to keep Altuve at first, so that was a good. No, Altuve's at first. Okay, there you go. So, no. Hold on. Reset that. All right, so 2 outs. 1-0 Astros. Man on first, and here comes Diaz. And that is a ball. Trying to give him his information of 256, 20 home runs, 70 RBIs, with a 701 on base on OPS. And second pitch, ground ball. Oh, nice play. Simeon gets it and throws it to first, and that is the inning. Nice play by Simeon, but a run was scored. It's 1-0 going to the bottom of the third. Astros. So we'll reset all this. Get that out of there. Where's the outs? And then we go down, right? No, we go down. Go down. No, we go down. I don't know how to go down. There we go. All right. So yeah, could have been worse. I mean, it could have been a couple of runs scored there, but nice work by getting out of the inning. Holmes. So coming up for the Mets actually is I don't know. Let me see. Doesn't show me yet. Bergeron, Pache, and then back to Simeon. See what they can do. Might be a new pitcher for them. Who knows? It's going into the bottom of the third, so most of the time you don't get that many. Your starter goes that long this early. I mean, later on, maybe last week of your last pitching performance, you go maybe 4 or 5 innings, and then the regular players play maybe 6 or 7 innings. This is what I believe because I've seen it so many times in my life over there in the baseball. But you never know. What was I going to say? It was my birthday 2 days ago. It's my birthday. It's my 10th birthday. I wish I was 10, but no. Anyway, back to the game, and excuse me. Bergeron is coming up for the first time in this game. Maybe he can do something for that. Well, he did make the double play, but he can maybe get a run score, maybe get back to that, get that error out of his mind. I know it's only spring training, but still, that's, mental errors are no good. Well, we've all made them who've played baseball, sports. Anyway, here comes the first pitch, and it's a new pitcher. Tang? His name is Tang. Kiwi Tang. Played with San Francisco last year. His record was 2-4, 6.37 ERA. And he threw a ball. And his second pitch is low in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes. To Vidal. Or Vidal. And a throwing pitch, strike, swinging. It's 2-1. Tipped actually into the glove. Foul tipped, but not held onto the catcher. So if it was a strike, it would have been a third strike. He wouldn't have got it. High pitch called the strike. I don't know if you don't challenge that, but they didn't. 2-2. I mean, with this challenge thing, it's going to be who you want to challenge, because you only get 2. So, I was hearing another pitch ball 3 outside. I was hearing from, when I was watching the games, they were saying that, or whatever I was watching, they were saying that you probably want a better guy with an eye that knows the strike zone, so to do it, because you only got 2 challenges. So ground ball to, I believe that's the second baseman over by shortstop, and he throws to first, but he out. I guess so. I guess that's what that was. Looked like he was on the shortstop side, but he's out. Actually, yeah, the shortstop, it was the shortstop, Nick Allen, threw to Jack Winkler, it says here. So, oh, look who's in the dugout. Francisco Lindor. Batting right now is Christian Pache. This is my first time seeing him in a Met uniform. He swings and fouls it off. He batted .251, 5 homers, 25 RBIs, 740 in Reno last year. So I guess he didn't play in the majors last year. I thought he did. So it was a ball, right? Okay. And pitch again. Call the ball. 2-0. Nope, they called it a strike. My bad. I'm sorry. Get that out of there. This umpire is slow on the take. Here comes third pitch. That's outside. I'm waiting. Call it a ball. All right. 2-1. Yeah, I thought he played for the Phillies last year. I guess not. Anyway, another pitch. I think it's a ball. Inside. And it's a ball. Yep, 3-1. Try to get some. I think he's a fast runner too, so get him on base. See what he can do. You show all your talents, because you never know. And he throws it on the outside corner, but it's a ball. He walked a man on first. I think Lindor is doing some stretches and stuff out there, getting ready. Hopefully he'll be back by start of the season, because we need everybody that we can get healthy. And now with Pete gone, we need him big time. Pitch to this is Marcus Semien. No, yeah, Marcus Semien is ball. Ball 1. Second pitch to Marcus right down the middle is a strike. 1-1. Semien with Texas in 127 games was .230, 15 homers, 62 RBIs, and a .669 OPS. And the pitch to Marcus is high for a ball. 2-1. I'm sorry. I think he got his first Met home run last game, or 2 games ago. Another pitch. Ooh, it looked like a strike. Are they going to call it a strike? Because nope, they call it a ball. Nobody's challenging it on the Astros. 3-1. Mets trying to get something going here. The Astros record in preseason, which doesn't mean nothing, but they're 1-5. And the pitch is high for ball 4. The Mets have something brewing here with 1 out. Yeah, like I was saying, I mean, it doesn't matter, but you like to get some kind of wins. It's 4, and the Mets are 4-3. Here comes wait a minute. I think it's a substitution. Pinch runner Joseph Clough is replacing Marcus Semien. Just hopefully it's just maybe because it's spring training, nothing serious. And Carson Binge is coming up with man on first and second. First pitch is swinging strike. See what Carson can do. Second pitch to Carson. Ball low. It's 1-1. I'm not sure if Bluff does he run? Well, he can't really run now. What am I talking about? I mean, first and second. Third pitch, fouled off. 1-2. This could be something that, in this situation, you either got to get the runners over. Well, still 2 outs. It'll be 2 outs, or drive-in runs. I would say. Let's see what happens. Ground ball. Second baseman Altuve. Not Altuve. Was it Altuve? Didn't look like him. Anyway, no. That's an out. So the Mets go to second and third. No, you need that. And I would say it's something. We got something out of it to get runners over. And for Luis Torrens, it's coming up. And wait a minute, I got to reset everything. Hold on here. This gets crazy. So that's 2 outs, right? And let's reset that. All right, so 2 outs. Torrens' first pitch, that's going to be, I call it a ball. Boy, nobody's nobody's doing that because it looked like a strike. But anyway, I think that was a good thing that he did, although nobody's saying anything's bench, so I guess not. I mean, you want the run score. Here's second pitch. That's a strike. Oh, man, right down the middle. That's me right there. I'm a lefty, and I would love it around that thing. Anyway, strike, 1-1. Ten's just throwing 22 pitches, making them work. Strike 2, swinging. 1-2. Second and third. Bottom of the third. Can the Mets do something? There's a situations where we need to get it done. I know it's spring training, but you need to get this stuff done for the season. And it's a high outside pitch ball. 2-2. Runners may be going. I don't know. We'll see. I like who they're showing me right now. I liked him on the Seattle. He's always good for like maybe 20 home runs, Polanco. But he's no Keith Hernandez. No. He's no, I was thinking Keith Hernandez from some reason. Anyway, pitch. Oh, they called that a ball. Nobody's challenging it. 3-2. He's no Pete Alonso. I mean, no, unless he has a miracle season and gets 30, 40 home runs. But I don't know. That'd be nice, but I don't know. And here's a pitch, and he's swinging, strike 3. And that's it. End of the inning. The Mets threaten, but do not score. Going to the 4th. No, 1-0 Astros. Don't get me wrong, I am a big Met fan, but like I said, I will watch Pete Alonso, and he's going to destroy the American League. He's got parks that are built for him to crush it. Baltimore brought their fences in for him. Yankee Stadium should move him back. But anyway, it's gonna be crazy. My wife, she's a Met fan, but she really says, I can't deal with them anymore. They traded my Nimmo, they traded my Alonso. But what are you gonna do? I mean, he is a great player, and he's if he's healthy, he's going to be a 500 home run guy or more. That's my opinion, but I'm sure a lot of people out there who I talk to have definitely said it. I was watching didn't watch the whole game of the Yankees, but I saw this kid, and I'm like, and I did put a video out on him. I do like prospects or guys that were traded. You can check my videos out. First 30 at bats of the season. So I do a simulation of it, and I was watching this kid. I was like, where did the Yankees get these guys? Homegrown, 6'7", Spencer Jones. Guy's got 3 bombs of home runs. In fact, one of the guys I know yesterday told me, I went to spring training, Bill. This kid, Spencer Jones. He said, I just got back from spring training, the game, and this kid hit a ball that went out of the Steinbrenner Stadium. I'm like, wow. And then I looked and watched. So where do they get them? And why can't the Mets get somebody like that? I mean, we did have Alonso, but guess what? We don't have him anymore. So anyway, he's pitching another inning. Look at this. Clay Holmes is going again. And who's that? Lupertito? Yep, I think it's Lupertito. Yeah, it was ball one. No, strike one to Lupertito. And it looks like that Clough remains in the game at second. Jackson Clough. Second pitch is ball. Wow, so I guess it is a pitching limit now. I guess they changed the way they do things. Oh, wait a minute, I got 2 strikes. I'm so sorry. God, I got mixed up. And the ball was shot to the outfield, and I don't know who that is out there. Oh, is that? Okay, yeah, that's what's his name. Okay, it's 1 out. That's the Taylor. Tyrone. Hold on, I got mixed up here. I'm giving him too many strikes. All right, so yeah. So they're showing the Mets who going to the World Classic, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 Mets. And a ground ball. Who is this? Jack Winkler. Ben, you got to be quick on this. Strike, foul. So yeah, that's another thing. I'm against that, especially when I remember when Diaz celebrating winning the whole thing, we lost him for a whole year. Just imagine, they got all these guys going. This is money. This is a team. And what could happen? And I could show you an example. I could tell you, you guys all know it. United States won the, the cup, both women and men. But Canada lost Crosby. That's swinging foul on Winkler, right? Trying to keep up with everything. And, yeah, so, come on. You lose your stars. And then, I forgot his name, on the Kings, got knocked by the Wilson guy, and he's gone for the whole season. And this was the Olympics. And I think he just struck him out. So, 2 outs. So anyway, yeah, so you know what I'm saying? I don't approve. Let me know what you guys think. I mean, please feel free to tell me I'm stupid or wrong or whatever. I don't care. As long as you say something, I don't care. I'm just saying my opinion is I don't like this happening. Jack Sullivan's in. Strike to Jack. If I didn't give you Jack Sullivan's thing last year in A and AAA, 220, 17 homers, 49 RBIs, 798 OPS. Second pitch. Ooh. Call that a ball. Here comes pitch. This might be his last inning. Come on. That's a high outside pitch. Ball. It's 2-1. Comes Holmes' pitch. Swinging strike. 2-2. So I tell you, Holmes looks pretty good today. We need that. We need a good start. Get these pitchers that we, that's a ball out of the nice play, dugout. In dugout from the ground. 3-2. Yeah, Mets were known for pitching. Got away from that. Then became, home runners. Maybe that's what they wanted to do. They wanted to clear a house and do that. Anyway, here's swinging strike 3, and that is the inning. Good inning for Holmes after 4 top, and it's 1-0 Houston Astros. Mets coming up with Mike Tauchman, Tyrone Taylor, and Ronnie Mauricio. Anyway. Yeah, so like I said, I mean, I'm not a fan of these tournaments. You know? I don't understand why you can't play this European, what do they call it, the world thing, on the off season. You go to a nice, warm climate. Anyway, just hope nobody in baseball, every one of them, all teams, no one gets hurt. Seriously. Because I know, like I said, this is an open. Now, even though it's a METS scoreboard, anybody's welcome. Any team, any person that likes what teams, you don't want to see your best players get hurt. Imagine Aaron Judge goes and gets hurt, and he's done for the Yankees for the season. Come on. Shohei Ohtani. The only thing he's not doing is pitching. So, you know, that's it. I mean, you know, that's my opinion, like I said. I've lived through it. Any Met fan knows what happened with Diaz, and it's terrible. So, but Mets got 12 guys going. And I think if if Lindor was healthy, he'd be going. So, start up, the kid's back in. Start of the bottom of the fourth, and it's Tachman takes ball one outside. Excuse me, should have took a cough drop. Anyway, next pitch in, actually on the corner, strike called, 1-1. He was on Chicago White Sox. That's what it is. I think we did get him, so he's on the roster. I think he was the one that came. I'm sorry, he might have been the one. And ground ball to first baseman. Nice play, unassisted, out. Yeah, I think he was the one that basically made Marte's job no longer needed. If that is correct, if I am correct, I thought it was the other guy. But I think I like the other guy better. He does, and I'm a big home run kind of guy. I love watching the home run. Anyway, Tyrone Taylor takes strike one. He had 113 games with the Mets, 223 average, 2 homers, 27 RBIs, 598. Not really a home run guy, but he could play that outfield. Strike, swinging. That's why he had him in the lineup. His glove was awesome. No, that's strike 2, 0-2. Yeah, so gave us 2 home runs last year, so maybe, not that big of a home run guy, but that's a ball outside, 1-2. But like I said, he did play that center field. I noticed that he's playing the left field today. So, not sure where they're going to put him. Here's a pitch. Oh, he takes it deep. That is gone. Tyrone Taylor, just talked about him. That might be good luck. Anyway, that's a score. Tie game. Mets on a home run by Tyrone Taylor. I think it was his first of the year, of this preseason. I don't know. I can't remember. I think. Anyway, that went out pretty quick. See? I guess that's the one of the 2 homers he gets. No, just kidding. Anyway, that was pretty good. Tie game. And here comes Ronnie Mauricio with a ball, high ball. Told you about him last year, what he did. And second pitch to him. No, I gave him 2 runs. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Wait, whoa, timeout. Oh, my God, I'm messing. Oh, God, help me. Look at what I'm doing to this whole thing. I just wanted to show the home run. And the Mets challenge the call, an ABS call. It's a ball. It was a ball. It was overturned. The Mets win that challenge. The count is now 2-0. Mets win the challenge. Nice challenge by Ronnie Mauricio, I guess. He's got an eye. Outside, they called that a strike. Okay, they called that a strike. All right, well, they're not going to challenge that one. 2-1. Could have sworn that might have been a ball, but what do I know? An inside pitch, foul down the right field line. They're showing Tyrone Taylor, It's almost like that actor. Anyway, 2-2. I'm sorry, 2-2. No. Ground ball. Second baseman throws to first. Ronnie Mauricio grounds out to Jose Tuve to Jack Winkler to make it 2 outs. Getting the high fives in the dugout is Taylor. They're showing that. And that's going to be all for Tang. Coming out, threw 38 pitches, gave up the homer, getting the okay, and, you know, the old fist bumps. And we're going to take a break now with the score tied at 1. Yeah, that's Tyrone Taylor is almost like that swashbuckler guy, Tyrone Taylor. So I get it mixed up. I mean, the way I say it. So if you hear me say Tyrone or Tyrone. But anyway, nice shot by him. And I wanted to show you because there's a home run thing on here, but I hit the run first and hit the home run thing, so they added another run, so it made it 2-1. But I figured that out now. You don't do that if you hit a home run. You just hit the home run. Learning. It's funny because don't you think spring training games go more than like 3 hours? And they're trying to get the game, during the regular season, it doesn't happen like this. You notice if you look at an old score, let's see if I can see it before the game comes back. Like yesterday's game, right? Let's see the summary. Let's see what they say about how long the game was. You have to go to the box score, right? Let's see, box score. First pitch. All right, well, this game yesterday took 2 hours and 36 minutes. So, but most games especially when you start throwing in your substitutions, and you know how that can happen. The substitutions can bring a game right back. The guys can make it a 10-9 game or whatever and make it, stuff like that. So, but anyway, I'm just rambling. And their new pitchers, Alimber Santa, 46 games for A and AAA, 231 average last year. And here is this Christian Arroyo? Okay, Christian Arroyo is up. Ball inside, low. Christian Arroyo, I think I told you he was, he was in AAA and single A, I think it was, last year. Second pitch. That's a ball, gets away, but there's nobody on base, so who cares? Anyway, but 2-0 to Christian Arroyo. Pitch number 3 from Santa. It's ball high, 3-0. On the verge of walking him. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. Nice pitch he gets right now. Maybe he can put one out of the ballpark. Who knows? Let's see. Here comes the pitch. And that's high inside. That's ball 4, man on first base. Christian Arroyo walks. Coming up is Perron. Oh for 1. First time up. Second time. I mean, he's up now. I mean, second. He's 0 for 1. First time up. And first pitch. Hot, high and outside. Ball 1. I'm not sure. I don't think Christian Arroyo runs. Who knows? Anyway, who knows? Here comes another pitch to him. Swinging foul. 1-1. I think everybody who's on the team should show everything they have in spring training, because that's what you need to do to make a team. So if the guy can run, then run. Unless you're stopped, of course, by your, manager. That's a ball low. It's 2-1. Can't find the plate. I think he played with 3 teams last year. It said. Perron. Here comes the pitch to Perron from Santa. Fouls it off. 2-2. He might be going on this pitch. And they might throw to first. Nope, he stepped off. He knew something was coming. And then a mound visit. Here comes the catcher. I think their signs were crossed. Yeah, something must be going on. Signs must have been crossed. Came out. Yeah, a lot of stuff that you know when you're a kid you say, "Wow." Just imagine there was no replays, there was no clock, there was none of this stuff. I don't know if baseball would have been fun for me back then, but that's me, of course, my opinion. Back to the action. 2-2 pitch to Brujan. I guess his name is Brujan. Throw to first. He's back safely. See, they were starting to think what I was thinking. That he may be going. So he must have some kind of steals or attempts. Here comes the pitch again, and it's low for ball 3. Probably definitely going to be running now. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. First base side, but out of play. Still 3-2. Runner might be going again. Here comes the pitch. Whoa, they called that a ball 4. Runners on first and second. Nobody challenged it, so I guess not. And here comes Christian Pache with the man on first and second. Runner in scoring position. Pache. First pitch to Pache is a what? No call. Oh, ball. Boy, there's no call until you look and it's Ball one. And here comes the next pitch. That's a base up past the shortstop, base hit. Here comes Arroyo. I'm sorry, and safe. And what's his name? Pache goes to second on the throw, and the Mets are winning 2-1. So let's see. We got a run scored there. Boom. And then we got a man on second and third. Just past the shortstop. Throws it through, cut off, but Pache gets the second. So it's 2-1 Mets. Man on second and third. And we got, I guess, Clough. Yeah, he came in as a pinch runner. Takes first pitch, strike. That's Jackson Clough. He was 242, 12 homers and 40 RBIs, 771 OPS with Rochester last year. Like it was 77 games. Ground ball foul, 0-2. Past the first base side, 0-2. Get a nice hit right here, open up this game. Here comes pitch number. Here comes pitch 3. Ooh, low, ball 1, and outside. I guess these new hats, I like the new hats. I guess they were all like Florida, summer related in Florida. So you got the palm trees. Oh, the shot. It could go. It's gonna go foul. Oh, he took a nice ride on that. It was down the right field line, but out of play. So that's gonna be a strike. Oh no, that's a strike, Bill. What happened? I completely missed the whole thing. 2 strikes. There's outs, please. And a ball. Okay. And men on base, please. What just happened here? I hit the wrong button. Anyway, here comes pitch and swinging, strike 3. Strikes him out. Well, that's it. The Mets actually score a run, leave 2 on base. After 4, it's 2-1 Mets. It's 4, not 5. I don't know how that happened either. Now we got to go to the top. Top. No, top. Top, please. How come I can't get to the top of the inning? Oh, there you go. Whew. So I don't think he's coming out for another inning. And if he does, that's great. He must be ready to go. Most of the time you need more innings, for spring training. But I think he's coming out, personally. Not a bad pitching line for him. Gave up 1 run. I think he struck out maybe, I don't know. Have to see. Maybe 2. And see who comes in for him. I hate the silence, but keep my voice good because I keep coughing. I don't want to do that. Maybe we get some Maybe what I'll do is I'll do some trivia stuff or see what we can do when there's like, long breaks, commercial breaks, something. Or if there's somebody out there who wants to ask me a question or whatever. I mean, whatever you want to do. But anyway, scoreboard watch, whatever, during the regular season. Looks like a pitching change right here. Yep, replacing Clay Holmes is Jack Winiger. On the TV side, they're talking to Simeon. Marcus. 3-time All-Star, I said, for the Toronto team. I mean, is it Toronto? Yeah, I think so. All right, so let's get back to the action now because I know that they're talking. Okay, so let's see what this kid. They don't show me the kid what he does. Okay, so Riley Unroy is up for the as a ball low. Oh, here it is. 26 games with Binghamton double A, 12 and 6, 292, double A. Second pitch. That's low again. That's ball 2. And he's also a 2-time Gold Glover, if I didn't say it before, Marcus Semien. So, see what he does with the Mets. Here's a pitch. That's called a strike down the middle. That's 2-1 to Unroy. See the pitch again. Fouled off to the left field side. Out of play. 2-2. So he's had 6 seasons with 20-plus home runs, Semien. So, like I said, we'll see. Being healthy is a big question mark. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out, swinging. That's 1 out. Nice pitch by Weniger. First time hearing this kid, but that's what we do. You know, you hear always new everybody. Pitching is very hard to get, so there might be a lot of kids that are coming from the farm. Here's Nick Allen's up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk and a stolen base, and that was ball 1, I believe. Right? No, strike 1. I'm sorry. They keep cutting back to this interview. There's another pitch, strike 2. Not bad by this kid. 2 strikes. Looking for another strikeout. Here comes the pitch to Allen. Ground ball, fair, foul. No, it hit. Umpire saying it hit. I guess it hit him, so it's still strike 2. Dead ball. That's showing a replay. I don't know, but I think it hit him. That's why they waved it off. Long interview. How long does the kid get back to the base? Oh my God, he's still waiting. They had the bat waiting for him. You know how they prop it up on the plate. Anyway, oh, this is that little guy, right? Like Altuve, a little bit, maybe same size as Altuve. Gotta look that up. Anyway, pitch coming in, 0-2, and swinging, strike 3. Struck another one out. That's 2 strikeouts on the 2 batters. Okay, we don't need to see this. World champion, Texas Rangers. Is it Texas? He was on Texas. That's right. He was 2023. Stop giving us. I don't need this jinxing stuff. Anyway, Altuve's up. First pitch, he pops the ball up. Second baseman goes out. Jackson Kloof makes a backhand basket catch. Backwards catch. And that's it for the inning. Backwards. Yeah, right, Bill. Backwards basket catch. And that's going to go to the bottom. Right now, how do we get to the bottom? There we go. I'm going to reset that. And this is a great segue. One of the greatest in my lifetime, that one of my first ever matinee baseball idol, Lee Mazzilli, made those basket catches out in center field. Scared a lot of people when he did that. I think he dropped maybe one. But anyway, congratulations. It goes out to him for having his number retired this year. It's getting pretty good out there. I mean, I have never been out to the new stadium, but when you look at it, the Mets numbers are coming up there. You know, that's pretty good. You know, all the guys that I rooted for and loved, you know, and now Lee Mazzilli growing up, that was number 16. Yeah, I wanted to be Lee Mazzilli. I was always trying the basket catch most of the time, dropping it, but you know, getting better at it. So yeah, congrats to him. I'm not sure if if anybody else is out there gonna be, you know, this year, but I know that Lee Mazzilli definitely is. I think he even mentioned somebody else, but I don't remember. So, but yeah, excitement for the fan base, because it was a long time since we had numbers retired, and they started just coming with the new owner. So there you go, excitement. Hopefully this year we could do something. Maybe a team like ours, not being picked for, you know, top 3 of the division or anything, making the playoffs, you know, maybe the dark horse. Who knows? Pitching goes well and they're hitting, we might be able to. So here we go. Who's coming up? Binge? I think so. They might be changing their pitcher. Oh, ground ball already. They didn't even show me nothing. Ground ball by Binge, fouled. Third base side. So strike 1. And a new pitcher, I believe that is. Tom Gosgrove replaces Albert Santa. Pitch number 2, outside ball. Show me what the kid did. Okay, so at AAA last year, 44 games, ERA 4.53 and a WHIP of 1.53. So 57 strikeouts. Pitch to Binge, inside, called ball. Yeah, ball. 2-1. So the kid could strike people out. Here comes a pitch to Binge. Right down the middle, strike, call strike. Is a challenge. Is that a challenge? Hold on. As a challenge by the Mets, I thought that was a strike myself. That is a strike. So the Mets lose a challenge right there. I don't know why Binge. Whoever told me to it. Excuse me. That's 2-2. An inside pitch, make it 3-2. Wow, I didn't understand that one. That was a strike, complete strike there, but oh, it was on the outside corner. I could see it. You could see it. Framed it perfectly. Here comes a 3-2 pitch to Binge. Swinging strike 3. Like I just told you, that kid he could strike people out. Cosgrove. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, thank you very much. Look at this, guys.
Very welcome.
I got soda and I got two cheeseburgers and Frenchie fries from my wife. Hold on. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, babe.
Hopefully it's going well. I don't know. My back, everything is killing me right now.
Put a pillow.
Yeah.
Where's your pillow?
Maybe I'm sitting too low. Who knows? Oh.
Yeah.
What was that? Hold on.
Put a pillow.
1-1 pitch.
Yeah. I don't want to be in there.
All right. 1-1 pitch to, oh, God, Torrens. Hold on.
Yeah, baby.
Guys, I got food now. Look at this. 1-1 pitch to Torrens. That's called a bike. That's not called a bike. That's called a strike. One and 2 pitch to Torrens. This kid, pretty good for the Astros. Lefty, just like I am. That's a ball. called, I believe. Yeah, 2-2. I think the Mets lost their challenge on that last one before. I think they're done with their challenges today. So there we go. In the 5th inning. Pitch popped up. Out of play. I can't believe I haven't had a cheeseburger in I don't know how long. Used to eat them a long time ago. But my daughter loves McDonald's, so I guess my wife decided to get me something. That's cool. Here comes a pitch. Outside corner. No, outside. No strike. Ball. No challenge. 1 out. Bottom of the 5th. Mets winning 3-2. Oh, 2-1. Wow. What am I drinking? No, there's a. I looked at pop up. Fly ball going to Joey Lapido. Lapido makes the catch. 2 outs. It's hard to say his name, man. That's 2 outs. And here comes, looks like it's going to be a pinch hitter. Yep, it's going to be a pinch hitter for replacing Mike Tauchman, and it's going to be Hayden Singer. 33 games last year, 181, no homers, 4 RBIs. I didn't see the OBS, but I remember him playing last year with the Mets. Ball 1. Ball 1. I mean, he's not. I don't think he's going to be the main. I think it's going to be Torrens and, of course, Alvarez. Ball 2. Hopefully Alvarez can have a great year and he can stay healthy, because that's the problem. He can't stay healthy. Anyway, here comes the pitch. That's inside. Call strike. I would have. We have no challenges. I guess we can't do it. Yeah, no challenges anymore. 2-1 pitch. Outside ball. 3-1. Wind's blowing out there. Ball 4. Mets get a base runner. I don't even know how I'm going to eat this. I got the, whatever it is. Hey, number. Side order. Yeah, right here. Thank you. Anyway, here comes another pinch hitter. A.J. Ewing at A and AA. 315, 3 homers, 55 RBIs, 830 OBS last year. First pitch. Foul ball off the catcher and out of play. They're basically gonna make it. If I was doing a scoreboard, if I was doing names, oh my God, I'd have to cross out and all that, put new back. I know this is not cool, but I gotta eat, right? Second pitch is strike. 0-2. Runner may be going up, maybe go up, may run. Throws the first. See, back is Sanger. I knew that was going to happen. Usually the count, you figure it out. Hit, getting ready. 0-2 pitch, still might be going. I need some of this. Swinging, no, ball. No strike. Outside, but no strike. Oh God, what happened? Oh Lord, no, okay, there you go. 1-2. Oh, I needed that. And strike, swinging, 3 outs. No runs, 1 left on. Going to the 6th inning. Mets 2-1. Now, this is the time I'll be eating. Very good. Yeah, like I said, they're probably going to have a lot of changes in the game. I don't think my scoreboard has names, so that maybe you can do it, but I wouldn't want to do it. No way, not in spring training. Let me see, I'm just looking to see if they do have that. Shout out to these guys. They're not my not sponsored. They're not sponsored, but good scoreboard. I use it for the hockey too. Dashboard.com. Hold on here. Let's see. Where are we now? Make sure I'm still there. Okay. And one more bite from Lucky. Hey, they do it on TV. No. I remember Keith Hernandez and them. They always get that stuff sent from the shops, the foods. No, he's still on the mound. And looks like Isaac Paredes is in the game still for them. Jack Weininger still for the Mets. And that was a ball, right? Yeah. He's only thrown 11 pitches, so. Here's another pitch. That's outside again, another ball. I really don't know how long they do with these young kids, how many innings. Maybe 2, or a certain pitch count. Here comes pitch number 3, outside again, a ball. On the verge of walking, Paredes. Here comes a pitch, Paredes. He walked him on 4 pitches. Runner on first. Looks like they're going to substitute him to, and I'm very bad with names, so excuse me. Pascanel Ferraris. Pascanel Ferraris is replacing Paredes at first. First pitch to, oh boy, who's this? Cole. They throw the ball down, and it looks like they picked him off. I mean, stole. Yes, they tagged him out. Paredes, Ferraris is out. So no. We set. What do we set the innings? Oh no, how do you do that? Get it out and call it an out, right? Yeah, they did get him out, and it was a 1-0 pitch thrown out at. And then here comes the second pitch. Try to bunt. 1-1. Yep. That was Cole. That's up. He's 0 for 1 with an RBI. Looked like he was. Oh, he came off the bag. Okay. Pitch again to Cole. Swing and strike. So he went off the bag. He had the base stolen, but unfortunately, with those sliding gloves, I don't know how I understand it. Here comes the pitch again. Ball 2. I don't know how you put that and try to catch a bag. Don't ask me. Slide off that thing all the time. 2-2. Pitch fouled off. 2-2 pitch to Zach Cole. Foul ball, past first base. Comes the pitch to Cole. Ooh. Nope, call the ball. Excuse me, call the ball. 3-2. Get a swig of this diet soda here. Showing Lindor always sitting next to the coach, or chatting with the coach. And outside pitch, ball 4. Cole walks. Is he going to get taken out of the game? I don't know. It looks like Yandy Diaz is up, right? 0 for 2. Cole does steal bases, I believe. That's a ball. And Weininger's pitched 23 pitches, so maybe this is the last inning. Or could be last batter, who knows. Pitched by Weininger. Or Winiger. Oh, throw to first. Oh, nice play by Rojas is at first. I didn't see that, but picked it. He basically dug it from the ground, saved it from going into the outfield. That's a 1-0. Should be a pitch. No pitch. I'm sorry. I forgot it's no pitch. It was a pitch, but it was in a pitch count. Here comes a pitch. A high ball 2. Yandy Diaz. 256, 20 home runs, 70 RBIs, and a 701 last year for Houston. Pitch. Fouled off. 1-2. Two and 1 pitch to Diaz. High. Ball 3. 3-1. Runner might be definitely going. Pitch, runner was going, and it's ball 4. All right, first and second. And I think it's, look, well, that name gets me all the time. Loperito. Coming at the bat. He's 1 for 2. And they changed everybody on the Mets, so I don't know who has what and where and when. Catcher. Excuse me. Yeah, who's up? Oh, Lupito. Yeah. Up. Ball gets away from the catcher. They both advance. Not too far away, but they both advance. So, pitch 1 with a ball in the dirt. I don't know who that catcher is. They didn't tell me. Did they tell me? Let me see if they told you. Next pitch is the ball. 2-0. Who is the catcher? Okay. Austin Barnes is the catcher. He replaced Luis Torrens. All right, so Barnes is the catcher. I got to check who the first baseman is. Ball low. 3-0. Weiniger is in some trouble here. As I take a piece of my cheeseburger. Pitch thrown. That's a strike. 3-1. Jack, what is his name? Jack? He might not be Jack might not be getting this inning. Pitch. Ball 4. Loads the bases now. Yes, here he comes. Mendoza's coming out of the dugout. You know what happens when Mendoza comes out? He changes the pitcher. And they're going to change the pitcher, and it's going to be a Bryce Conley coming in when we come back. Or when the Mets come back. I'm here. Anyway, tough one. Kid was pitching pretty good, and then he gave up 3 walks. That's the fast track to go to the minors. You don't want that. You come up to play. You come up to make a name, not walk 3 batters. Actually, it was 4, right? They picked him. Wait, hold on. They walked him, walked him, walked him. Yeah. 4 batters, and we got the catcher threw out the the first guy. So it was 4 walks. And you know what Keith says about walks? Oh, I got one cheeseburger done. Now, I don't know any of these guys that are coming in for the Mets. I knew Clay Holmes. I'm being honest. I am a big Met fan, but I don't know these guys. Oh boy. Come on, where's the oh, he's back. That's gotta stink. Who's up? Winkler, right. Winkler's up and takes a ball from Bryce. His record was 4-8 with a 501 last year. AA, AAA, I think I said. That's ball 2. Oh boy, there's no place to put him. There's no place to put you. 2-0. 3-0. We're going for 5 walks in this inning. And the last time I heard, the Mets had like 13 walks in the game. And I think they won the game in this spring training. Anyway, here comes the pitch to Winkler. They call that a strike. They gave him a strike on that. You know how it is. Phantom strike, I guess you want to call it. Anyway, he's in the verge of walking in a tying run. Here's 3-1 pitch to Winkler. And that's exactly what he does. The Astros tie the game on a walk. That's 6 walks in the inning by Mets pitching. Definitely don't want that in the season. No way. And coming up for Houston, Sullivan, he's 0 for 3. I think he had 3 Ks. Or 2 Ks, I'm sorry. 0 for 2. 2 Ks. Sullivan takes strike 1. Bases loaded. Tie score. Conley, pitch. Swinging strike 2. There you go. He's not. Oh, he's taking a timeout? He took his timeout. Okay. So there's another thing. You got another time. You got timeouts. You got all this stuff in baseball. And here comes the pitch. Conley. Oh, wow. They didn't call that a strike. It was a strike, I thought, man. But they say ball. And Mets cannot challenge because they lost their challenges. Here comes the pitch from Conley. That's a ball again. 2-2. Oh boy. Can this kid get out of this jam here? Here comes the pitch to Sullivan. Ooh, he calls a strike 3. Call inside, out inside corner. Called it a strike 3. They did not challenge it. Right? I'm looking. Challenge? Let's see. Oh, you have to challenge that, right? They called a strike 3. No challenge. Who's coming up? Riley Unrow. Up. Fly ball. It is out of play. I mean, in foul territory. Chris Chiriro makes the catch, and that's the inning. Astros tie it up with 6 walks to get the tie score. And we're going to the bottom of the 6th tie game. I mean, it could have been bad. You know? But like I said, it's spring training, so you never know. Regular season, the Mets probably would have gave up for a grand slam. I hope I would. You know. Hopefully it wouldn't happen, but you never know. Now this game's gonna get out of whack now. Right now, unfortunately, no longer with the Mets, but Jet Williams would have been in the game. And why? I think you don't see Soto because I think Soto's already gone to the Dominican Republican team because he's not there, and they're playing at home, and he's not in there. Or they may be leaving today. I don't know when they leave, but they're all gonna leave, whoever's going. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of substitutions coming in now. Guys I've never heard of. Here we go. I guess his name is Jacob Reimer against ROA. Christian Roy. Oh, Roy A. 283. He's like a save guy. 2-5. 2 saves, 5 tries, whatever. Ball 1, strike 1. To I just said it. Jacob Reimer. Pitch number 3. Ball. Catcher misses it or botches it, but still 2-1. Reimer 282, 17 home runs, 77 RBIs, 870 OPS in 122 games in Double-A and Single A. Here's a pitch. Ooh, they call that a strike. Excuse me. And the Mets can't challenge it. 2-2. He lost that challenge. I thought it was a ball, but you know. Pitch Strike 3, swinging. 1 out. I want to say ROA because can't say Roa, strikes him out. Here comes. I was wondering because I saw him on the second. I could see him from the camera. Jose Rojas up for the Mets. That's a strike down the middle. Second pitch, outside, ball. 1-1. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be called. Nope, they called that a ball. No challenge. Okay. High. Hello. No. High. It was a high pitch. Rojas was 287. I didn't see it all. They called that a ball. 3-1. They go so fast with the averages. Maybe because of spring training. I don't know. Or the guys, right, boom. Anyway, pop up and got it. He sees it, and a catch by the shortstop. I think that's Tommy Sacco. That's 2 outs. That's what it said. Their name is Tommy Sacco. And coming up for the Mets is Austin Barnes, the catcher. He was 214. No homers, 2 RBIs, 518 OPS with Los Angeles. Oh, that's right. He came from the Dodgers. That's right. So we give up Diaz and he comes to us. Anyway, strike. Is that strike? Yeah, strike 1. Yep, that's what happened. Yep, call strike again. But is he going to make the team? I don't think we're going to need him. He'll be ready for the foul ball, out of play. Still 0-2. I think he'll be ready. Go down on the minors. And then he'll, or who knows what goes on with trading. You know, if you make the team or don't make the team. Here comes the pitch from Roja. That's on inside, no, outside corner, ball. Here comes the pitch. Oh, strike 3 call. Not Roya was unhappy about, but what are you going to do? That's it. No left on. After 6, it's 2-2. I mean, trying to say, I would say Alvarez is number 1, of course. Torrens is number 2. You're not going to bring up a third catcher, I don't think. But if you got hurt or one of those guys get hurt, I'm bad with the name, but Singer would be number 3 on the depth chart. And then this gentleman right there, Austin Barnes. Or it could be the other way around because Austin Barnes has a lot more experience than Singer. But I don't know. I don't know what's in his name's Mendoza's mind. If I did, I wouldn't be worried about it. But we'll see. Don't get me started because now I'm going to start. Losing a guy like Jeff McNeil is really bad, really hard, because that guy can play the outfield and the infield. And I haven't seen unless you tell me who's going to do this utility stuff. I don't know what was going on in the Mets brass's mind. It's confusing to me. I used to call them the four core. Anyway, it's a long subject. Anyway, Rain, no. Is Jack Weiniger back in the game? Is he? That's right, you can bring him back, right? Yeah, he came back in. Okay. So Tommy Sacco is up. I'm behind the count. Strike one and ball one. I was just a little shocked there, but I remember you can do that to finish your stuff in the spring training. Sacco flies ball out to Chris Serrero. Makes the catch, 1 out. I forgot you can do that. To get your, I guess you get your reps. What is that? Oh, it's a pillow. I was like, what's touching me? Anyway, yeah, so Weiniger back in. He didn't make his pitch count yet. That's probably what it is. And here comes, who's up? Who's this? Jake Biggers. That's ball one. Jake Biggers with AA and AAA, 214, 1 home. They're so fast. You got to be really quick. Second pitch, strike, 1-1. Oh, God. And I got my glasses on, too. I mean, come on. Third pitch to Biggers. That's a foul ball. 1 and 2. I guess, like I said, he's got to get a certain amount of pitches. You got to get him those pitches, get his work in. I really don't know nothing about this pitching coach. And that's way outside. Ball. It's like way outside. You know that movie. 2 and 2. Just a bit outside. That was it. Just a bit outside. Here comes a pitch. Ooh, did he swing? Nope, no swing. Ball 3. Are we going to have another 6-pitch walk inning? Because he gave up at least 4 walks. Walk! No strike. I thought it was a strike. Ball 4. I thought that was a strike. Oh my God. So he's walked 5 batters himself. He was in last inning. And here comes Will Bush. He was 200, yeah, right, but 15 homers, 47 RBIs, 777, 229 batting average. I did it. Anyway, pitch. That's a swinging. Is it a swinging strike? Because nobody said. They called it a ball. Okay, all right. They called that a ball, but hey, what am I about to do? Here comes a pitch to Will Bush. That's a fly ball. That's deep. That's deep. It's going to go. It's going to. Oh, it hit off the wall. Around to up. He's stopping at third. So it's a double for Will Bush. AJ Ewing crashes into the wall, doesn't get it, and Jack Biggers is on third. So now it's a second and third. He crushed that. Ewing just misses it. Oh, he tipped it with his glove. I've had that happen plenty of times in my career, in my baseball young career when I was younger. But you know what are you gonna do? Oh, there goes. He's coming out. Say goodbye to him. We're pitching, changing it, and guess who's coming back in? Are you kidding me? I get one of those games. Bryce Connolly is coming back in the game. All right, so. All right, so we got a man on. You got second and third. Got to reset that. Well, how can we? Okay, we got to reset that, and then we're ready. And yeah, so like I said, I remember they started doing that. There goes. That's nice. I just dropped some bread on the floor. And dropped my. And there goes that. There goes that. That. Yeah. That's crazy, man. I guess that's a way to save pitching. Imagine you can do that in real game. I mean, regular season. Oh my God, that'll be hilarious. Guy just gave up 5 runs. Comes back later. Oh, well, he's pitching again. Give him another 5 runs. Thank you. Come again. Anyway, I'm not kidding. He's back in the game. Bryce Conley is coming back in the game to finish his pitching. He already pitched like 2 batters. Here's a fly. What am I saying? Fly ball. That's how? Oh boy, I'm bad. Hoosie is up, and that's a strike to Hoosie. A strike to Hoosie. Here comes the pitch again, Hoosie. That's going to be a call strike. 0-2. Anthony Hoosie, 262 average, 8 home runs, 38 RBIs, 829 OPS in 67 games in the minors. Here comes the pitch. Fouls it off to the left side. Out of play. Still 0-2. Crazy game we're watching here, but it's good practice. Here comes the pitch. Oh, man. Fouls it off again. I think I'm coughing a lot because I'm talking a lot. But I really wanted to get this in so I can get some practice because most of the time I'm working. Here comes the pitch. Outside. 1-2. Here comes the pitch from Conley. Outside. Here we go. 2-2. It's like I'm watching a replay. Just saw him. And 2-2 pitch to Ace struck. No, he fouled it off. I'm sorry. It's a foul ball. Here comes the pitch to Huzo, Anthony Huzo, I guess. And the pitch, he strikes him out swinging. That's what they needed right there. 2 outs, still man on second and third. They probably can hopefully get out of this. And who's coming up? I don't know. Let me see who's coming up. Janik is his name. Here comes Janik. Oh, he throws a wild pitch. And the runner's coming in. He scores. Wild pitch. Astros take the lead on a wild pitch. Hold on, I got to put the third base, right? And then a run scored by the Astros. Make it 3-2. Throws it behind the batter. Picked up. And the catcher throws to the pitcher, but the pitcher was late covering. So it's 3-2. Houston. Here comes a pitch. It's 0-1. A 1-0, I mean, to the batter. And it's 2-0. Man on third. Still Genix. Yeah, Genix is still at bat. Here comes the pitch. Strike swinging. 2-1. Timeout called, I guess. Oh, what's going on? I don't know. Manager's walking around Houston. I don't know. Can't find his way around to the dugout. Here comes a pitch. Fly. Oh, out of play. Still. Now it's 2-2. Walker Janix, 263 average, 12 homers, 46 RBIs, 766 at Asheville. Single A. Fly ball. And left field out of play. In the stands. Still 2-2. Conley's only thrown 24 pitches, so maybe he has to go maybe 30 pitches. Who knows? Here comes the pitch from Conley. Ooh, outside, inside actually, ball 3. Not sure if the runner's going to go because he's on third, so you never know. There it goes. I knew it was coming. Pitch. Swung and fouled off. He keeps fouling off pitches. Get that pitch count up for him. At least get his job done, right? 3-2 pitch, man on third. Houston 3-2 in the 7th. Here comes the pitch by Conley. And he's swinging strike out. But the Houston Astros score a run on a wild pitch. 3-2 going to the bottom of the 7th. What are you going to do? You know, things happen like that. Hey! I finally finished my burgers. Oh. So the rest of this game is going to be crazy. All these substitutions. Will Bush is remaining in the game as a designated hitter. I think ROA is still pitching. And I think, no. And I think, no, I'm sorry. Wow, they just changed it right now on me. All right, so, oh, wow. Anthony Maldonado replaces Christian Rowe. Defensive substitutions, Kellen Strand replaces center fielder Joseph Sullivan, batting 7th, playing left field. Defensive substitution, Garrett Galamanti replaces first baseman Jack Winkler, batting 6th, playing first base. And did the Mets do anything right now? I think Sirio is up, the left fielder. So, all right, so I think I got everything. Now I got a cough that I can't get rid of now because of eating and talking. Oh. Just waiting for the commercial to come back. Or the game come back from the commercial. Cold fries right now because it's me. You know. Anyway, we're back and seventh inning stretch. That's what it is there. Okay, I got it. I was like, wait, what they doing over there? 7th inning stretch, even in spring training. Anthony Maldonado, 6 games, ERA 12, and whip 250. With the Athletics? I guess he played with the Athletics. And then he went to Vegas with Triple A. Anyway, here comes, excuse me, the Mets Chris left fielder, stringing strike. 233, 16 homers, 68. Oh, he's got 68 RBIs, 786 in Double A and single. Here comes the pitch. Swinging strike again. What am I watching a replay there? Look like the same swinging strike. Yeah, he was going for that pitch both times. It's a 0-2 pitch coming up. Maldonado gets set. Where is it? Okay, here we go. In the dirt, saved by the catcher. Ball 1-2. A lot of sitting down. My neck is starting to hurt. Oh my God. I'll figure everything out. Here comes the pitch. It's shot deep. This one's deep. Left fielder. It's going. Oh, is it gone? He tipped it. He tipped it over. He tipped it over. That's going to be called a home run by what's his name? I forgot it. Surio gets the home run. The left fielder went for it and tipped it over the into sorry. Yeah, that was a nice shot. And he think he got all of it, and he went up for it, and it went off the glove and in home run territory. So it's a tie game, and I got to reset this stuff, of course. And who's up? That's a fly ball. It's a Jackson Clough, and it's going to be caught by the second baseman. That's it out. So, you know, hey, listen, anyway you can get a home run, right? Get it. Tipped off the glove and made a home run. And here comes Yanni Hernandez. He's up, I believe. It's Yanni Hernandez, yeah. Excuse me. Here comes the pitch. That's going to be called a strike. A lot of no names. When you watch these games, spring training, a lot of no names show you some stuff. And here comes the pitch again. And a fly ball. And it's playable. Center fielder Anthony Hezzo makes the catch. 2 outs. All right. Hopefully I'm getting better at it. Scoreboard. I tell you, that kid, when they hit the home run, he swung the same way on all 3 pitches or 4 pitches he took. Or 3 pitches of the one, yeah. Here comes Yantan Enriquez. Oh, God, I'm so sorry about that. Ball. His name, Yanatan Henriquez. I think that's his name. They keep showing the kid. Anyway, ball 1, I mean. Here comes the pitch. Ball 2. Outside. Talking to Binge, Sorio. It's like, damn, I wish I could do that. Anyway. Foul tip. Held up. Nah, foul tip. Strike 1. 2-1 pitch to Henriquez. I don't know if you say the Q or not. Ball in the dirt. 3-1. Trying to clear my throat. And pitch from Maldonado. That's a line drive and caught by the left fielder. 3 outs. But the Mets tie it up on a home run by, yeah, right, Bill. These names. Chris Surio makes it 3-3, going to the 8th. Reset everything. So you gotta make sure everything's reset. All right. All right, so young talent for the Mets, getting the job done. 2 more innings to go, maybe not 2.5. I mean, a half an inning and a half actually, if the Mets can, win it. Don't have to get up. Oh, actually, it's tie. I'm sorry. What am I doing? Anyway, yeah. That's what you usually see. You see a lot of young kids showing their, what they have, the talent-wise, if they can make it to the majors or not. That's a nice. I don't want to call it lucky, but he did get some help. Guy knocked it into the. He almost caught it and put it in, home run territory. See who's coming in for the Mets. The pitch probably looks like. Yep. Pitching change. Conley's out, and they're putting in Anderson Severino. Is he related to Severino? I don't know. But he's coming in. Any more replacements here? I don't think they're replacing anybody else. Because they're all replacements on there already, I guess, right? Look at that water. Nice. I don't go to the beach, but look. Very beautiful. Nope. And it's not because of Jaws. Well, maybe it is now. Okay, well, anyway, he was from Mexico. He played in Mexico, 43 games, 2.68 ERA. Strikeout 46. And he's pitching to Gamalti? What's he pitching to? Oh, no, he's pitching to Chase Cali. 235, 2 homers, 12 RBI, 753 for a ball. A ground ball, base hit up the middle. He actually had 1 ball and base hit up the middle. Run around first. Now coming Garrett Gulamonte. He was 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now, I don't know how fast this guy is at first, but you never know. Let's see what happens. Pitch by Severino. Strike. Outside, inside corner, actually. Strike. Call strike. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. 1-1. I'm very sorry about my voice, but it's been a while since I even did a hockey game because of the Olympics. There's a strike call, so I'm losing it, I guess, or still under the cough, which I thought I was cleared. But I needed to get this game in. And struck him out. Excuse me. Call strike 3. I told you he strike out like 40 something in minors. Here comes Kellen Stram in 108 games at AAA, Round Rock, 242, 8 homers. I think it said 40 RBIs. Might say it might have been 60, but I don't know. First pitch, ball. Excuse me, I'm going down. Going down. Anyway, here comes the pitch from Severino. A runner's running, and he steals the base. Oh, he's trying to keep. Yeah, he kept his foot on the base. Cliff made sure he was on the tag, but stolen base by Cali, his first of the spring, and that was a strike call, actually, right? Yeah. So it's 1-1. Right around second. Here comes the pitch. Another strike call. No, that's a ball, Bill. What are you doing? You hit the strike one and you missed it. There we go. Strike call. 1-2 to Stram. Here comes the pitch. Outside ball. 2-2. Will he steal third? I don't know. You never know. Who knows? Looks like he wants to go. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Right field line, out of play. Who knows? Who knows what the guy's going to do? He's already stole one bag today. He's going to step off. Pitcher stepped off. He saw the runner going, and he saw him, like, you know, dodging back and forth. So he said, I'm going to step off. All right. It looks like this guy's going to run somewhere in this count. Anyway, here comes the pitch. He is running. Oh, dropped by the catcher, and it's a stolen base. Second one of the inning for him. 3-2 pitch that was. They called it, right? Was right? Yeah, he stole it. Ground, what? I don't know what's going on. What just happened? Did he go back to second base? He did. He went back to second base. He thought he didn't get stolen base. or no, he thought he got fouled off. But what happened? The Mets never, let's see. He went back to second base. He was going back. The pitcher had him. And what happened? They can't do that. They can't get him in a rundown, so maybe that's why. Anyway, ground ball, first base over to the pitcher covering, and that's the inning. That was hilarious. That was hilarious. Let me try to explain what happened, which I don't even know. Is that? Oh, there's 2 outs. I'm sorry. I'm losing my mind now. That's 2 outs. I gave him no outs. Okay, 2 outs. I don't know what happened there, but anyway, did he score on this play? No, he stayed on the bag. All right, hold on. I can't really. All right, so there's 2 outs, man on third, and who's coming up? Who's this? Okay, so he grounded out. First baseman, Rojas, the pitcher, Severino. 2 outs. James Nelson is coming up. James Nelson. I'm going to try to explain what happened because I can't remember. I can't think of what happened. I mean, I know what happened, but I just don't understand why it happened. Anyway, James Nelson. Here comes the pitch from Severino. Nope, he steps off. No pitch. All right. So what James Nelson has done so far here, I see nothing. First pitch for Severino. It's a ball out inside. Ball inside. Here comes the pitch to Severino. From Severino. Fly, foul ball. Out of play. 1-1. All right. Nelson, independent league, 124 games, 315, 34 homers, 89 RBIs, 970 OPS. Here comes the pitch. Fly ball, center, and right field. Right field makes the catch. Oh, they collide, but everybody's okay. Everybody's okay. There's a fly ball, and Jonathan Henriquez makes the catch. So that's that with that and the other. So that's okay. So wait a minute. Gotta reset that. Gotta get that. Well, hold on. So anyway, oh my God. So what happened was he stole the bag, but he thought that the batter foul tipped it. So he decides that, okay, well, on his own, starts going back to second base. Soriano sees that and throws it and gets him in a rundown, but the umpires already said, wait a minute, he stole a bag, so he gets the right for that bag. I've never seen that in any spring or even regular season. If anybody has seen it before, let me know, because I would love to see, because I've never seen it. But it was hilarious because his coach at third, trying not to laugh, and of course his embarrassment, he was laughing. He's like, oh, I can't believe I did that. So yeah, that was funny. Never seen before about me. Come on, Mets, win this game. Get it over with. My voice is done. It probably won't even go. If it's gonna go to 9, it ain't gonna pass it because they never usually do that. They'll end up as a tie, which they don't show you. It's really the Mets are 4-3-1, but I don't see it. I know they did a tie. Amos William Ham is in the game. He was in A, AA, and AAA last year. They don't give me a chance to say nothing. Anyway, Singer is he has a strike. Oh my God, they didn't even let me say nothing. Oh, foul ball. That's two strikes. They go so fast with this stuff. He broke his bat. He's got to get a new one. Oh yeah, right before the pine tar, you can see it explode the bat. Anyway, 0-2 pitch from Willingham. Swinging, strike 3. Oh God, I got the guy in third. My bad. I'm so sorry. Maybe they'll get that. Maybe they get there now because they did that. And here comes A.J. Ewing. God, I can't believe that's happening to me now. I think I told you A.J. Ewing. So yeah, his average and stuff on AAA and AA and single A last year. Here comes the pitch. Swinging, foul ball. 0-1. You hit the pitch to Ewing. He swung. Yes, he did. They called it a strike. He's not going to get any help because he's a rookie, young kid. Two strikes. And ball. Low. 1 and 2. And here comes the pitch. Swinging strike 3. Another strikeout for Willingham. 2 outs. See, I didn't see what the kid's record was and what he did in the minors because it was so fast. Anyway, Reimer's coming up. He struck out his time at bat. Comes the pitch. Oh, high upstairs. Oh, it was a by his. He moved, but you never know with that stuff. You don't want to get beamed. Oh man, I hate that. Anyway, ball 1. Here's a pitch. Ball 2 upstairs. Here comes the pitch. Outside, ball 3. I think he called the timeout. Okay. Here we go. Comes the 3-0 pitch. Foul ball. Wait, no, well, it may be foul. Oh, it's foul. Left fielder couldn't get to it. Foul ball. Got to watch because they don't show you the full play until, they decide. Ball boy gave it and put it up by the fence, and the kids are trying to get it through the fence. Is that cruelty? Come on, ball boy. Why'd you do that? They got it. Kid got it. He got it. Anyway, 3-1 pitch. Strike right down the middle. Three-two pitch. Here it comes. And it's outside. Ball 4. Mets get a base runner. And Rojas is coming up. He's 0 for 1. Does Raymer steal bases? I don't know. We'll see. Here's the pitch to Rojas. That's a strike inside corner. Mets can't challenge. So you got to go with that. AAA Scranton and Wilkes-Barre, 287, 32 home runs, 105 RBIs, 978 OPS. He's got home run power. That's a ball. Oh no, it's a ball. I'm sorry, ball. I was right. Dug out by the nice save by the catcher, so it didn't go, for a wild pitch or pass ball. 1-1 pitch to Rojas. And swinging strike 2. Well, like I said, he's got power. You know what happens with home run hitters. They strike out a lot. So it's 1-2 pitch. Willingham. Comes the pitch. Foul, tipped off the catcher. That got him. He seems okay right there. They take a little time. I think he got off his thigh. His right thigh. Let's see. Yeah, he tipped it down to his thigh, so there's no pad there, of course. So, That's the way things happen. So he's still okay. He's better. He's getting ready. Who wants to be a catcher? Not me. Not ever. Anyway, here comes 1-2 pitch to Rojas. Swinging strike 3. That is it. The kid strikes out 3 in the inning. We're going to the 9th, 3-3. So yeah, I mean, some of these kids that you see for both teams can throw strikes. They make fast tracks too. I mean, AAA. I mean, one day, 1 month single A, next month double A, and then triple A, and then if you need them, they're right there in the big game. You know, so yep. So I think the Mets are going to make a pitching change. Matt Turner is replacing Anderson Severino. So let's see what's going on there. Will this game end in a tie? I don't think they're going to go extras. Every time I see a game, they usually go, okay. You know, they give the old sign language. Which is fine. I mean, you know, come on. Really, wouldn't you want to be doing, I'd rather be, I mean, spring training, but I'd rather be doing a regular baseball game. Excitement. And plus I'll have a better voice. So, can't wait. That'd be pretty cool. But I'm, you know, learning the scoreboard. I won't be eating cold fries. I'm literally, they're cold because, you know, I ate the burgers and drank my soda, almost done. But the fries, you know. Yeah. Anyway, we're back. And like I said, new pitcher, Matt Turner. Let's see if they tell me his stuff. Oh, God. Tony Sacco Jr.? Matt Turner, AA, AAA, ERA 5.79. He had 4 of 5 save opportunities. He has 59 strikeouts. And that was a ball. And there's 1-1 actually now. God, it's so fast. They got to be fast. Anyway, Sacco Jr. is up. Here's a pitch. Swinging strike 2. Tommy Sacco Jr., AA and AAA, 188 average, 3 home runs, 37 RBIs, 509 OPS, and it was a 188 in 117 games last year. Here comes pitch. Swinging strike 3, struck him out. First strikeout for Turner. I don't know if he has a relation to Trey Turner. What's his name? The other Turner. I can't remember. Oh my God, I can't remember his name. Wait. Biggio. Is that Biggio? I see Biggio. Hall of Famer. But he's not. Is he? Oh, I must have talked to I don't know who I saw a picture. Biggio and somebody else. Anyway, up at bat is Biggers. And that's what was that? A strike. Another strike. Wow, this kid's a flamethrower here. I like this kid already. Biggers, so we already said what he was. His average. 0-2 to Biggers. Swinging foul ball down the left field line. Well, actually, they are showing Craig Biggio. I knew that was Craig Biggio. Hall of Fame class 2015. 7-time All-Star, 4th Gold Glove awards. And what thing about him, went from catcher to second base. That's unbelievable. And I think he played outfield too. That's a ball. I think he played outfield too. I'm not sure, but to do that and become Gold Glover and these on second base and catcher, that's something. All right, 1-2 pitch. She gets the call. Strike 3. Another strikeout. That's 2 outs for Turner. Looks pretty good, this kid. Here comes Will Bush. He doubled his one appearance. Oh, man. Here comes the pitch from it's outside. Outside. 1-0. This kid looks like a good hitter, Will Bush. Outside again. Might be a lot of young people watching, but I remember he looks like Ken Camineri, third baseman for Houston back in the day. That's a strike. Call strike. 2-1. Yeah, I know I'm showing how old I am, but you know, he kind of reminds me of him. But I think he was a righty. Yeah, he's a righty because he can't play. Yeah, he's a righty. He's a lefty. Inside corner, no ball. 3-1. Scouts are watching. There's a lot of scouts out here. Remember that. If you don't make the big league team of the team that you're on, you might get traded to another team or picked up. Here comes a pitch. That's a strike call. 3-2. You know, you're wearing these big numbers. I tell you right now, if I couldn't get my 27, I would go with 67. So I like that 27 or 67. So, but a lot of these guys are getting these big numbers because here comes a pitch. He strikes him out. He struck out the side. I like this kid. We're going to the bottom of the 9th. Tie game. Could be the end of the game. Let's see what they say when they come back, because they usually go. So we'll see. We got. I think we still got. We got Austin Barnes, Chris Serio, who hit the home run, and Jackson Clough. I don't think they're gonna. I don't think they're going to substitute anybody, but you never know. So we'll see. Can the Mets win it? Bottom of the 9th. Like I do in the Ranger game, I'll give you the happy recap. See what happens. We get a happy recap. Should have had a timer on this one, man. I don't know how long I've been going. I know it's 1:10 start. 4 o'clock already. So when my wife says, "How come you're not talking anymore?" I say, "I can't. I gotta save my voice. I'm losing it." I also announce the Rangers, and I also do on the NHL 25. I do a Rangers alumni season, and I do Rangers alumni season. I do that, but I do the announcing I do the Rangers season as the announcer. So I do a lot of that stuff, and got sick like before my birthday last week or 2 weeks ago, and I'm still battling the cough. Anyway, don't want to hear about me. 9th inning, bottom. And here comes the Mets. Willingham is still pitching. Barnes is going to come up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Let's hit a bomb, people. Let's get it going. Let's get it done. Let's do it. Show them what you're worth. Show Mendoza or any other team. First pitch, strike swinging. All right. Don't listen to me. Well, listen to me, but don't listen to me, the Mets. All right, Barnes, here we go. You were in LA for 13 games, so let's do this. Here comes the second pitch. inside ball. 1-1. I feel like I'm gonna have a happy recap today. I don't know why. First game, you know, spring training. Here comes the pitch. High strike call. See, the Mets can't challenge, and when you can't challenge, it's a strike. So anyway, here we go. 1-2 pitch. Ball. That's a ball. 2-2. Low and outside. Here comes a 2-2 pitch. Oh, no, call the strike. Nope. 3-2. Here we go. See if Barnes can get a hold of one. End the game. Here's the pitch. Fly ball. That's going. It's in the middle of the center fielder could not get it. It looks like Barnes is going to get a double. And the Mets got a man on second base. Barnes gets the double. It went between the left fielder and center fielder. Center fielder just missed it. Mets got something going with a man on second. They got a pinch runner for him, John Bay. So evidently, I think Barnes, because he's a catcher, can't run. So anyway, John Bay is pinch running for Barnes. And the man who hit the home run, Ciro, is up with a chance to win it. First pitch, ooh, he's going to do that swing. No, he didn't swing. But he looks like he wants to swing every time he's at the bat. He had 16 home runs between A and Double A. Let's see. Last time he swung 3 out of the 4 pitches. There it goes again. He swings and misses. He likes to swing. Don't want to put a mark saying that he reminds me of somebody, but Glad Guerrero, Hall of Famer, swings at everything. Here we go. Nope, he ain't swinging at that. That's way too high. That would be one of those. You'd be going to the kangaroo court, I guess you want to call it, in the clubhouse. It's 2-1 pitch to him. Here comes the pitch. No, it's upstairs. He didn't swing. It was upstairs. 3-1. Here we go. 3-1 pitch. Is he going to swing? Does he get the green light to swing? Well, it's 3-1. You basically do what you want, I guess. Anyway, here's the pitch. He swings. It's foul. Same swing. He loves to swing that same swing. It's 3-2. This kid's excitement. Remember him. Chris Sirio. May not be a Met this year. May not be. But who knows? He might wind up some other team. But he swings at everything almost. Here we go. 3-2 pitch. And he's low for ball 4. Well, you're not going to swing at that one. I know that, buddy. Oh, no, you don't get bases loaded. Get out of here. No outs. Perfect opportunity. Here comes Cliff. Cliff is up. He's got a chance to win the game for the Mets. He's 0 for 2 with strikeout. And here comes I think the infield just came in. And they're all checking to see what they're going to do. What we're going to play this game. All that good stuff. Anyway, let's see what happens. Is he going to bunt them over? What do you think? Would you bunt in a spring training game? Jackson Cliff is up. He batted .242, 12 homers, 40 RBIs, 771 OPS at Rochester, AAA last year. Here comes the pitch. Swinging. Oh, fouls it off in the left field line. I thought he had this game. I thought he won the game right there. Let's go. Give me a win, baby. First one of the year. Spring training for me. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, low. What just happened? I lost the game. The game is off. What'd they do? I don't know what just happened. My game just got ballooned and take me out. Oh no. I don't know what's going on, guys. I lost the game. I hate this streaming stuff. I hate it. But that's the only way you can watch sports now. Streaming. And I lost it. Was it time limit on a game? Okay. How am I going to do this? This is great. This is going to be great to remember this years from now or whatever. I cannot get the game. Is this Sports Network? What was it? SNY? I should have put it on SNY. What is wrong with me? Anyway, things are happening and I don't know. So I apologize. He grounded out softly. First baseman Garrett Guillemette. So basically the Mets have second and third with one out, right? So we'll go like that. Hold on, I will try the best I can here. I lost it all. Pitching change, Alex Santos replaced the Willingham. Why am I not getting it? This is frustrating. Where's my... Okay, so I'm switching over to my my phone. Hopefully that does me justice. I might be a little bit delay. And okay, so Yanni Hernandez flies out left fielder. Callum Strain. They do not try to score. Might have been short. I don't know. That's 2 outs. This could be the last person at bat because I'm not sure if they're playing another inning. So who's coming up? Chance to win the game or a tie. And I think there's the stream had a time limit on the game. And I don't know. I really don't know. I can't tell you guys. Anyway, Yanni Hernandez singles, drives in, chase call, John Bay. Well, they only need 1 score. Why did they say 2? Anyway, the Mets win. I believe it's 4-3. The Mets win the game. Unless they're playing another inning. I don't know because they're saying, yeah, the Mets win. The Mets win the game 4-3 on a base hit by not Yanni. Oh, God, I forgot the guy's name again. These people take the free. Yontan Henriquez. Oh, boy, I'm so bad with the names. I'm so sorry. I'll get better at it, but I probably won't know these guys. They won't probably be there. Anyway, the Mets win 4-3. Happy recap we got. My first ever Met game scoreboard. That would be great if I could do this all the time with wins, but I know it's not going to happen. But anyway, good start. Bad finish because of the stream. I got to figure that out, why the stream go off at the last seconds. But the Mets do win the game, and that's great. I mean, I know it's spring training, but it's exciting to come back and win a game, right? Everybody wants to win. So the final recap is Houston, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. New York Mets, 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. Final score is 4-3 from spring training. So you guys, I really appreciate you guys stopping by. If you didn't, you can always check it out. And also check out my videos. I do, like I said, I'm gaming the right way. I do the gaming. Baseball. Can't wait for that to come. I mean, I'm doing baseball with the MLB 25. Yeah. So I'm waiting for 26 to drop in a couple of weeks. Can't wait for that. Exciting stuff. And I do my hockey. I do my football when it is football season. I just did all that. And then we got basketball. I do a Michael Jordan, a simulation of his, I think it was a 1991 season. And then I do the live Knick games, of the simulations. And what else? I do the WWE. I do that. I have my own character, and my wife is also in there with me. We're right now doing the takeover of NXT. You could check that out. I'll probably do a video. It's dropping pretty soon. And Gaming the Right Way, TikTok at Gaming the Right Way 27, and I'm also on Twitch. I do appreciate it, you guys. It was great. Pretty long, but I'll get better and make mistakes. But I think I did a pretty good. I hope I did a pretty good job. And thank you guys. Please like, share, comment, and if you want, please subscribe and tell everybody about it. Let's go Mets this year. I know it's going to be a tough one for us, but hopefully we can be an underdog and win the World Series. Wouldn't that be nice? Have a good one, guys. Thank you.